There's a developers update. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 30 minutes. Oh my god. Okay, chat. Black Desert dev updates. 28, 20 something. We will react this live on Twitch. Say hi YouTube. This part will be on YouTube. Okay, what are these? There is no explanation, nothing. Let's hack and go. Let's hack and go. Go. Go, 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 go.
I am Director of Black Desert Live Service. It's been a couple of months since our last video. Everyone in the studio, including us, is hard at work on developing and servicing Black Desert. I hope all the adventurers are having fun and meaningful experiences as well. We don't have any big updates to share today, but we wanted to take some time to tell you all what we're currently up to and share our thoughts with you. We'd especially like to discuss two hot topics like class balance and new outfits, and share what we've been working on. And on top of this, we would like to introduce content and updates we're preparing before the summer update. Now, let's go over them one at a time. Greeting.
Furniture buff changes. Wait, what is this? What is this?
I'm Wansu Yang, head of Black Desert Game Design. First is on changes to furniture buffs. Furniture buffs are an important part of our game.
Please campsite. Yeah, please. Let us use the furniture buffs on the campsite.
However, it's cumbersome since you have to visit your houses each time to activate them. Many adventurers provided great feedback, such as remote buff activation via maids, or furniture installation in campsites.
This one.
We were also thinking furniture buffs are in need of improvements, so we reviewed various methods mentioned in feedback. This, however, was not easy to implement, since furniture was designed to be installed at residences and was tied to the durability system. Our goal is to address your inconveniences, even if it takes some time, but we found that there isn't a straightforward solution for this. That led us to choose a workaround, like using guild manor furniture, due to the challenges in implementation. Still, maintaining such inconveniences wasn't the way to go. Thus, while keeping existing methods, we plan to add a way to convert furniture buffs into scrolls.
Whoa, it's good.
Converting furniture buffs into scrolls allows trading and circulation through the central market.
Oh.
However, priority remains on ensuring uses for guild members at manors or personal use.
Come on.
So, only stuffed furniture obtained through hunting can be converted. The burden of maintaining personal furniture grew too large when the Golden Pig Cave was added after the Ulukita monster zones, and the guild manor is inaccessible from Atoraxxion. We wish to swiftly provide convenient alternatives to lessen the frustration from this. All furniture crafted via hunting will yield remnants of mystic beasts when processed. So, you can now combine remnants of mystic beasts and exclusive parchment purchasable with silver and a lightstone to craft a scroll that grants the furniture buff. The important thing to note here is that the resulting scroll effects depend on the type of lightstone used, not the furniture. If you use 1 remnants of mystic beasts, 1 parchment, and a lightstone of fire rage, the resulting scroll grants an AP increase effect. If lightstone of earth waves is used, the resulting scroll will have evasion increase effect instead of AP increase. In short, you can use various lightstones to create tailored buff scrolls. This system was designed to bring more meaning to those who enjoy hunting. Currently, demand is centered around furniture with AP increase, relatively decreasing the value of other furniture. Hence, we've made it so that all furniture made from hunting will yield remnants of mystic beasts as raw materials, and we've balanced the value of these furniture by varying the scroll effects based on the type of lightstone used. And we told you that the parchment required can be purchased with silver.
How much?
This can be substituted with yellow grade supreme hide, which you can also get from hunting. So, those of you who like to hunt will be able to save some of the cost. It took a while because I wanted to give you examples of crafting the scrolls. So let me summarize what was said thus far. First, stuffed furniture made from hunting can be used to craft buff scrolls. Second, those who have been enjoying hunting can save costs with materials they have accumulated. Third, crafted scrolls can be traded, but are most costly than simply using stuffed furniture. This is the gist of it. That said, we don't think this is the best method to do this. Ultimately, our goal is to have fewer buffs to lessen the burden of preparation. These big changes unfortunately need sufficient time both to prepare from our end and for you to brace for the change. We hope you understand that this is the best option we can currently implement. It's not perfect, but it's definitely much more convenient than the current system. So, we hope this is a meaningful change. We plan to implement this on May 28th, so we hope you look forward to it.
May 28? For a long time. So I had some kind of basic solution for that in my mind. While they're talking, it just came in my mind. For example, we have this furniture, isn't it, in-game? Let me just show it to you. I have this furniture in-game. This one. Where is it? Ah, there is central market maintenance right now. So we have this one, isn't it? On my inventory, while I have this one, with few other materials, I'll just process it. Simple cooking or simple alchemy or something. Anything. And it will just give me those scrolls. It will be simple. So it will give me 10 scrolls for 3 hours, 15 AP. That's way better to fix that thing. Why that much making them is it that much complicated? I didn't understand the idea behind it. That they could just create, recode the new scrolls. We'll share the same buff with them. We will just simple alchemy these things with some materials nearby it, or heating or anything. So we would be able to get them as scroll, and we will be able to use scrolls wherever we want, whenever we want. They want to keep the essence of furniture concept. Hello, Looney, welcome. Because nobody would use furniture anymore, I think. I don't know. Like, we will still not use the furniture, probably. Maybe we will use it. I don't know. I'm still confused about the new system. We will see it on in the beginning of the July for June. It's because if it is 28th May for Korea, probably it will be beginning of the June.
By category.
Well done. Well done. Like, we sent feedback report approximately a year ago, almost a year ago. We talked about that. We talked about the furniture thing. We talked about lots of things in the game, and they're adding them to the game as a quality of life update. Fucking well done, PA. Fucking well done. Thank you. Thank you. They're listening, community, actually listening. This is shown. They're fixing the things in their own way, but are they fixing it? Yes, they are. That's nice. You can see all the things. For example, these are the buffs, as you can see on the screen. Combat X buff. This is gathering, for example. This is, what is this? Training, fishing. We will be able to see all of these things. What is the maximum value? That's nice.
Toggle your equipment window display between gear scores and total stats.
Nice. That is nice. You'll be able to see your DR, you'll be able to see your AP. You'll be able to see, for example, at this spot, you will click these things. Show my monster AP, show my species AP or something. Big. Big.
It will sync to the APDP readout in the top.
Nice. That's really nice. You'll be able to see on top of the screen. Big. PA. You want to see these kind of things? Give us more. Big update, exactly.
Top left corner of your screen and the Monster Zone Info UI. This means you can compare the required stats for each monster. Their build and plan their strategy. We'll keep focusing on these aspects moving forward. The update for StatView Sync is set for next week, April 30.
April 30 for Korea server. April, so it will be May 1st for us. Maybe, yeah, it will be May 1st, yeah.
And the feature to view all buffs at once is expected to arrive by mid-May.
Unified buff, mid-May, okay.
Now, let's talk.
Life improvements? Life skills still getting buff? Oh my god.
about some upcoming life skill changes. Since the phishing overhaul on November 13th last year, we've been steadily patching all life activities. Compared to around this time last year, way more adventurers are diving into life content. Phishing in particular has really taken off thanks to its relaxed and AFK-friendly nature. We're planning more tweaks to ensure other life skill activities can shine in their own ways.
I just want to see one thing. I don't know if you guys like it or not to see this one. I didn't watch this one. You know what I would like to see? AFK processing. Take materials from storage to the storage. So you don't need to check your game in every 20 minutes because your weight limit is limiting you. What if we see that? I have millions of materials.
Today, we'll share a few of those updates with you. First up is training, a popular AFK option alongside phishing. We've been thinking about adding fresh features to training and ways to boost your earnings. Right now, when you capture a wild horse, there's only a very small chance it will be tier 7 instead of tier 6. Soon, you'll also be able to obtain tier 8 horses instead of tier 6-7. Wild horses you capture are currently limited to levels 1.
Oh, level 20. So you'll be able to get like tier 6 and 7 commonly and tier 8 rarely from level 1 to the level 20. Bro, what is that?
1 to 10, but that range will expand to levels 1 to 20. This means you may even skip the growth stage and jump right into Imperial delivery.
Imagine that you just get level 15. You'll be able to directly sell it to the Imperial delivery. Yeah? Yeah.
Or breeding. We're also planning to introduce new wild horses to spice things up. These horses will grow twice as slow as before.
New wild horses. Slower growth, Imperial delivery prices 3-4 times. What is going on?
But their Imperial delivery price will be 3 or 4 times higher. There's also a very small chance of capturing a female horse with a breeding count of 4.
Oh my god. TA, what are you doing? What a fucking productive female horses. 4 times breeding. Chad, you know what does that mean? You understand?
Keep an eye out for these new wild horses.
People are going to stop grinding on life skill, just capture horse all day long, probably.
Coming soon. Next up is the contribution points and node investment system. Right now, CP requirements for node investments are still based on old trait root data, which isn't very efficient anymore. To fix this, we'll be lowering contribution point costs across the board. Major nodes like gateways will still demand a bit more CP, but general nodes will see a big drop in their requirements. This means fewer points are needed for the node itself, but you'll need points for investing in production nodes within. For housing, the required contribution points will be capped at 5 points, no matter what. Cities such as Grana, which previously required up to 8 points for a house, will now be adjusted to 5 points or less.
Housing up to 5? Cost up to 5. Okay, okay. I thought every one of them will be 5. Okay, okay.
Yes. By lowering the overall CP requirements, we aim to give adventurers more flexibility in how they allocate their points. We'll also be introducing new production nodes to areas which previously didn't have any, such as Ulukita. This means you'll have more sources for hard-to-find materials, such as the Monk's
Ulukita Worker Empire video soon. Wait.
branch. Additionally, we're planning to add worker lodging in Musgar. Regarding the maximum amount of contribution points, we've been giving a lot of thought to it. There's a lot to take into account, but we'll provide updates as soon as we finalize our plans. Next up, we'll cover
Ocean Content Edition. Okay? Sea content lookers.
Ocean Content Editions. It's a feature announced during the last Calphian Ball. We're adding an auto-fishing feature for Carracks. A new fishing slot will be added to the Manage Sailors UI. Assign a sailor here and it will activate the new fishing feature. The cabins will be expanded to accommodate these changes. Once you install a fishing rod in the new Carrack equipment slot, QoL will take over fishing duties while you sail. To obtain the new Carrack fishing rod, complete the suggested quest, Otter Barterer, which will then
Okay, are you ready for the pay-to-win fishing rod for Carrack?
let you accept a simple
Tapas fishing rod for Carrack.
quest from QoL in Velia regarding the fishing rod. Complete this quest and you'll be able to exchange QoL coins via QoL for the new rod. We made sure to make this fishing rod easily acquirable, especially for seafaring veterans. For a deeper dive into this fishing while sailing feature, it won't be affected by your fishing mastery, and the prize fish capture rate is fixed at 1%. Any fish hauled up by QoL will go straight into your character's inventory. Any fish tanks in your inventory will take precedence as before. Note that fishing will stop when your Carrack is stationary. Next up,
Wait, what? Oh, okay. Wait, what? Ah, now I get it. Now I got the idea. So you cannot just set AFK your Carrack like that, and your Carrack will not be able to fish while it's waiting. It's because you can fish at that moment too. You have to, you know, sail with it. I get it.
alchemy.
Alchemy? What are you gonna do? Extra income while doing barter. Yeah, exactly.
We're planning significant changes in the long term, but for now, we're addressing what we can in the meantime. First, we'll adjust the weights of elixirs. Green grade elixirs currently weigh 0.5 LT and blue grades 0.7 LT.
01, 01, 01, 01. So we can just, you know, craft lots of them.
Compared to food items, they're much heavier, often causing alchemy life skillers to become overburdened. All elixirs will be standardized to
0.2, big W for all of them. Big W.
2 LT, greatly alleviating weight burden when crafting and storing them. For crafting Imperial Alchemy boxes, we felt the costs of ingredients outweighed overall profit. So, we'll reduce the number of elixirs required for the boxes. For example, the Guru's medicine box will need only 6 elixirs instead of 9. For higher grade elixirs, the required amount will be reduced from 3 to 2. We'll regularly review and consider future pricing adjustments if needed. Lastly, hunting costs.
I can do Imperial Alchemy delivery right now. So it will be meaningful. Nice. That's nice. Pierre, what are you doing? Why you wait lots of time to just fix these things like that?
Content. As mentioned, furniture buffs will be made into scrolls, and we'll be adjusting the actions when equipping a matchlock for quality of life improvements. You'll be able to reload while sprinting. You'll also be able to immediately sit while moving by pressing.
Wait, we were already using... Wait, we will be able to just reload our matchlock while running, isn't it? I was doing that.
Q will also increase the reload speed after rolling. We hope these adjustments further add to a less restrictive and comfortable hunting experience. As for the transport feature in town storage, since completing the Magnus quest line allows remote access to all towns, that feature has become largely obsolete. Thus, we're planning to increase the number of trade wagons used for transporting trade goods. For now, there are 5 normal wagons and 1 trade wagon, so we're looking at 4 to 5 more trade wagons, and reducing the total number of normal wagons all around.
Like, we don't need normal wagons. Just remove them and give us 10 trade wagons. Why? Why not?
These are quite a few minor updates. Life skill related updates are set to be continuously implemented throughout May.
These are really nice. These are really nice. And now they want to talk. They said that we will talk about the class balance.
Improving each piece of content in such a manner, we hope that every aspect of life skill content.
Okay, he just clearly said that Jokane will get huge buffs. We sorry from Quendia. We sorry for Quendia. And use it.
Will come to serve its unique purpose. Up next is something many of our adventurers have been waiting for, the final chapter of Atoraxxion. This May 28th.
Final Gladius? What? What is this?
The final Gladius will be coming to Black Desert. The Atoraxxion saga began in June 2nd, 2021. After 5 long years of epic storytelling, the final chapter is upon us. We'd like to thank all our adventurers who embraced Atoraxxion's unique atmosphere and cooperative gameplay. In this final encounter, there awaits someone who's been there since we first stepped into Black Desert.
Okay, what was the name of that bitch? There might be a bitch. What was the name?
You'll be facing
this one, Ilerza.
White Witch, Elezra herself, to make for a unique encounter unlike previous Atoraxxion bosses. Elezra will meet you in a one-on-one battle.
One-on-one battle, not party content.
Throughout the story of Black Desert, Elezra is revealed to bear countless black spirits on her person. She will draw from that power to unleash overwhelming assaults. The fight will challenge you with the powerful illusions you may have faced during your class's succession questline. Adventurers will need to maneuver these illusions to destroy powerful objects in the vicinity, to weaken Elezra during battle. As for the difficulty of the fight, you can expect Black Shrine Calamity 10 levels. Even for veteran adventurers, this battle will require a fair amount of challenge and focus. We hope to bring you a combat experience worthy of Atoraxxion's finale. And the message Elezra leaves for our adventurers is not a simple farewell, but a link that will continue the main story into Edania, the realm of demons. Through the final Gladius, we hope all adventurers will experience firsthand what truth Elezra shall reveal and the story she will leave behind. We'd like to express our gratitude once again to the adventurers who've journeyed through
Elezra, the fastest air skipper.
Atoraxxion. We are working hard and making sure the climactic battle will remain a memorable one to behold. That's it for today's update recap.
So this will be solo boss. And Zarka is trolling me. So chat, what do you think? Until this point, what do you think? They cooked well. I liked until this point. I liked it. Well done. And they're listening the community. They're listening the feedbacks overall, except class balance changes. But I have to be serious, and I have to say thank you to the developers for the current situation. Until now, except few classes, until now 70-75% of the patches to the classes, they are good. They are good. The 25% to 30%, they should maybe a little bit buff them. Maybe they should rebuff them. I don't know. We will see it. But overall, changes are good on the class balance. We need more. We need to wait. I don't know if they will keep the class balance. Also, the quality of life changes. That's fucking good. Did you like the changes, Zarka? Please. So, can you say something I like or I didn't like?
As I mentioned at the start of this video, I'd like to talk about 2 more things before we wrap up. First up is the ongoing balance patch. The main goal of this patch is to give a solid boost to classes that are currently underperforming in PvP.
Why they used Warrior Awakening? Is this some kind of message? Furniture Scroll? Yeah, Furniture Scroll one is good. Like, why Warrior Awakening? They're giving some kind of message? Another nerf incoming for Warrior?
PvE.
Bro, look at this one. Warrior Awakening barely able to grind at Crescent Shrine, and they're nerfing this class. What are you doing, PA?
And to change how they're perceived, making a real difference
Oh, more buffs to Awakening Sage. Awakening Sage will be more buff, chat.
how they feel to play. In the past, when it comes to balance patches, we've usually taken a conservative approach. That was mostly to avoid unexpected issues and account for differences in adventurous skill levels. So, we've always been cautious when going live with changes.
Not one-shotting moves, but Awakening Sage one-shotting me.
When balance tweaks go wrong, the risks are significant, which is why we've played it safe. But as we kept doing this, even after multiple adjustments, many adventurers still felt like the changes weren't enough.
Oh my god! When he said that changes not enough, they're showing Dracania. So is this a message that Dracania changes are not enough and we will buff it?
To the point where some even
They also showed Ranger.
wondered whether anything had changed. This time, unlike before, we took a bolder approach to make sure the changes really
Boulder to Dracania 8% buff.
stood out. We clearly buffed weaker classes and toned down overpowered ones to balance everything across the board, narrowing the gap between them. At the start of this patch cycle, we described it as a seismic shift to show just how big the changes would be. However, even though we run tons of tests and
Run tons of tests? Poppins, welcome. I'm sorry, but I don't know why, but I don't want to believe that our developers team has a good and high qualified test team about class balance. Because whenever I talk with the class masters in most of them, not like there are some classes that they're doing actually a good job. Musa, for example. And last year, Musa Awakening got amazing changes. Awakening Assassin, for example. The skill kit is smooth right now. Musa is amazing. Feels when you play the class, it feels good. You're not just getting bottlenecked by any cooldowns. You're not feel weak. Yeah, you can just, utilize your skill kit, depends the situation. But it's something maybe 20% of the classes remain part of the game. I don't think our developers, they have a qualified test team or players that they can give them a good feedback. We saw that many times. I'm not believing that. So let me know if you believe that.
review a lot of data, players often perform way better than expected.
Hopefully they only PvE. Hopefully they will only be PvE. Striker Succession getting PvE buff, chat. Striker Succession getting PvE buff. Already almost top tier, like. Oh my god.
Like a succession. Tamer Awakening,
Tamer Awakening, Sork Awakening,
Sorcerer
Valkyrie Succession. Sork Awakening? Huh?
Awakening, Valkyrie Succession, Meiwa Succession, and
Nova Awakening for PvE. Oh my dear lord. Somebody please show them this. I have to show this one. Like, ask Mag. Where is my Mag video? Mag Striker. Mag. Where is it? Or Zekia. Here we go. No buff, nothing. Here is gear. 348 AP is doing 22k trash loot at Orzekia. He's not even hard capped or something. And PA said that we will buff this class. And I want to show you something. This is just an example, okay? Dracania Orzekia. Full hard cap Dracania, full buff, full focus, everything 20k.
Nova Awakening for PvE. That patch will mark the end of this season's bounce patch cycle.
So overall, for my class, I can say that it was barely A tier. Now it's again A tier. Maybe I should reroll chat. I'm done with this class balance thing.
Of course,
They have no clue about how powerful the classes that they're gonna buff. Buffing Awakening Sork, already strong PV class. Buffing Succession Striker, already strong PV class. I don't know, dude.
this doesn't mean
I feel disappointed, not gonna lie. I was expecting some additional buffs to my Dracania. But it is PA at all. They don't know like what to do. They're just checking the datas in front of they're just seeing some numbers on the screen. And they think that class is performing good, but they have no idea. I don't know. Maybe they won't buff them, but nerf them. They didn't mention they will buff them too. No. They don't want to buff some classes. They said that they will just make the gap smaller. Okay. Succession Striker meta will be back, chat. Just prepare your strikers.
balance updates are stopping at all. It just means the major wave of changes will be done, and after that, we'll continue with our usual mix of smaller and larger tweaks. We're also close.
In Turkish, you know what we say? He amına koyayım he. Aynen. That's what we say.
Closely watching the classes that were nerfed. If we find that more tweaks are needed beyond
He said roll, like, you know what does that mean? Like roll. When you say roll, I remember that there are lots of classes having PVI frame issue, especially places like Black Shrine bosses, party bosses, or what was the name? The new Atoraxxion. There will be lots of places that you need PVI frame, and we have to roll because we do not have infinite iframes. There are maybe 30% of the game. The class stances have that issue. And obviously, we have gaps in between dash and roll, or in between two rolls, or from roll to dash. Why not you fix it?
Today, we mostly focused on PvE, but would like to let you know that we have specific plans for PvP as well.
Okay.
As you all know,
We saw your plans. While you just buffing Awakening Sage in PvP, you created a monster indirectly for PvP. You just buffed PvE and you just created monster. It will take months probably to see that PvP changes. And Awakening Sage will dominate games. Sack Hashashin, Awakening Sage, Awakening Striker, like Succession Berserker, Awakening Mayagu. We have like 6-7 problematic classes right now in the game. They're destroying the PvP. Ah.
Key factors we're carefully considering. PvP bouncing isn't just about class tweaks.
They used Armin. Did you guys watch this one? Like a year ago, they buffed the ninjas, Succession Ninjas, E-buff passive. Whenever you have E-buff, you'll just, deal passive damage, dots, damage over time. Whenever I saw that patch, I said that Succession Ninja will be so toxic because the numbers on that dots is big. And Armin, I'm not saying that he's a bad player. He is one of the best PP player in the game. He's very strong PP player, well experienced, but he just wear the DP set and he just waited for a long time. He didn't get damage. Last 20 seconds, last 30 seconds, he just pressed E buff. He touched 1 times and won the tournament like that. He only did that. And he just annoyed with the class balance team. He said that this is the balance you just put in the game. He did nothing. He just pressed E buff, touched 1 times to the enemy. You cannot stand against that thing. And he won every matches like that. Every matches. And he's just showing that thing right now.
Broader system level approach, which is why we're taking our time to get this time.
What the fucking you talking about? Like, I'm sorry, like, I cannot be positive. I fucking sent 6 times in 2 years, like, Dracania feedbacks. Fix that class in PvE. You just released a fucking that class in PvE. I sent 6 times detailed report. You cannot just buy that report from anyone. I even calculated the damage, like, single points, like even dot 0 point something like that. You did nothing to that class. Literally nothing. We point out the all chronic issues on the class. You did nothing. What the fuck are you talking about? What are all the feedbacks? You didn't even read them. Even if you read them, what you said, what the fuck is going to say? You don't even know how Dracania is working. I'm telling to this guy, I don't know who is the responsible. Maybe this guy is not the responsible. I'm sorry. You guys are so fucking bad about the class balance. The quality of life, amazing. The best company in the world. But the class balance, fuck this system. I'm sorry. They're just, telling stories to you every time. They now created a new meta. Well done, PA. You just shift PvE meta from here to here. Now people will play this one and you will have fun with it. Awakening Nova PvE buff, Succession Striker PvE buffs, buff them. But you have just left classes behind of you. Awakening Ranger, Succession Ranger, like Succession Nova, Dracania, both stances. Awakening Warrior, Archer. Come on! Buff them! Where are they?
As a small thank you, with next week's patch,
Don't lie us. You know when I just encounter with just when people trying to show you that don't lie to us. We thanks for all the feedbacks or something. You did nothing from our Dracania, like the entire community's feedbacks. Huge feedbacks. They cannot pay. For example, let's say that you're a developer and you pay someone, play that class for me and find the chronic problems that we can fix it. You cannot find anyone to pay that. People did it people did it from their hearts. They want to make their class and the in-game balance. Not a single point you changed. Not a single point.
we'll be giving all adventurers a secret scroll of pure equilibrium and 4 weapon exchange coupons. Of course, we know that perfecting the...
So chat, it's full reroll scroll. You were asking me when we will get full reroll scroll. Here is your full reroll scroll. I'm a little bit mad because of the storytelling thing. I would be appreciated if they would be honest at least. We want to keep some classes lower. We want to keep some classes up. I thought that in this PvE balance changes at least, not a PvP, they would just keep all classes will be S. There will be some S plus classes, depends on sport. I was expecting that, but nothing changed. Nada. There's still A tier, B. There will be still A, B tier classes. Saknoma maybe, Drak maybe. They're low tier classes. There will be like S tier classes. There will be S plus classes. Depends spot. Depends the. Prepare yourself. New tier list will be up soon. Nice. At least I'm appreciated the texture quality of the latest things. We will see it, how they will look. They were just being bad about the texture quality, but the latest patches, latest costumes, they fixed that issue. The render issue, bad quality. We will see. blend this naturally in the Black Desert Online. Come on. If you want to do always better, listen what your community says, especially about the class balance. Thank you so much for all the quality of life updates and everything. We started very good on dispatch, the weave or something. But when they started telling stories about the class balance, I turn into mad mode. Everyone feels same. If you want some good like things, like we're giving feedbacks to you. We're literally giving feedbacks to you. The entire community about classes. Read them. I beg you. All GMs and CMs, go talk with the developers. Do something. I mean, just let them see all feedbacks related with the classes. Read them. Just please try to understand the chronic issues. If they cannot understand the chronic issues of the classes, it might be related with cooldown. It might be related with the attack speed and anything. Let us explain. Let us explain. We can do that. People ready to do that. But developers team, stop pretend like we know better than anyone. No, you know nothing. You have no idea about the class balance. You only know few classes because maybe they're playing the classes. Like Musa got lots of changes, nice changes.
Good day, sir.
Yeah. What about the remain? Even in the meta classes, they're calling some chronic issues in their class. Yeah. That was the review. We watched it. Overall, 10 out of 10 for quality of life. Everything is amazing. But when they started the storytelling about the class balance thing, I'm sorry. Like, the class balance thing is still at same level. Yeah. I'm not only mad it's because my Dracana is bad. There are lots of, fell off classes. Like, they left them. At least 10 classes. And they will buff Awaken Nova and they will buff Sack Striker. Sack Striker already pushing the limits of being S+ in most of the spots. I don't know. Maybe they can nerf it again, but I don't think so because you know what we say? Striker is the premium child of PA. I hope you guys like this content. Overall, I liked it. Do not forget, BDO is just a game. Have a nice game.